Hey, howdy do, I'm Ruth399 and this is the GTA 5 chat, and today we're going to be analysing some screenshots that Rockstar released a little while ago. I remember doing some of these, but I didn't do them all, so let's get round to finishing them off. First off, I'd like to apologise if my voice is a little croaky. I've only just woken up. So, let's have a look at the first car. This is an absolutely beautiful shot, and I've got to admit I love it. Even though it's quite possible that it's had some doctoring going on. You see some burning around the edges perhaps, some kind of warm vignette. But either way, where are we? It looks like we're up right past, in the wind turbine areas. Now, it could be near where we see in the trailer, right here, but it could be somewhere entirely different, because as you've seen before, Rockstar have made a giant map that's insanely, dynamic. If you have a look at this one here, this screenshot just shows off something completely different to what we see in the center of Los Santos, so it could be absolutely anywhere, alright, but my guess would be very near to where we see in the first trailer. Okay, what car is that? I would just say, at first, if it's an F620, an updated version. You can see, so I might normally say it's a Super GT of some kind, but if you see on the left hand side there, you can see it looks like a vent or some kind of grille to me. Now that right there was visible in GTA 4's version of the F620, so by my reckoning that is what that is. And I don't know if you see behind it, there's like this red haze going on. It's going quick. It's a very fast car. It's a supercar or a sports car of some description. It's going fast. Whether or not that's been added to the screenshot, though, I really don't know. And why? I don't want to say yes or no to that, because, like I said, it has been doctored. This is probably the only screenshot I've ever seen that's had some kind of doctoring go on to it around the outside. So that could be added, although the chances are it probably hasn't, because I'd like to think that if the car's going really, really fast, it starts to get blurry from behind. I don't know, if a car was going 100 miles an hour past me, I probably wouldn't be able to make out every detail. So I don't know, it's a grey area, but either way, it looks like a brilliant screenshot. It's an absolutely lovely car. I used to drive that a lot in GTA 4, and if it handles anything similarly, I'd like that very much indeed. But either way, let's move on to the next screenshot, which is, of course, skydiving. Okay, I want to point out first of all, do you see what I mean about the other one being slightly doctored with that warm vignette around the outside? You can't see any of that in this. It's all crystal clear, and I mean the plane up the top there is slightly blurry because obviously it looks like it's above the cloud line, which is quite interesting actually, because it means we may be able to fly vehicles above the clouds and actually not be able to see the ground because of it. I know in GTA 4 you kind of had cloud lines or whatever, and it was kind of foggy up the top, but when you had that you could still kind of see where you were going, so I'd like to think fog could affect the way you fly in this game. Alright, I want to say that is Franklin skydiving there. You can see the parachute strapped to his back, and he's wearing some kind of orange overalls. Maybe it was in a prison, I don't know. That's just a hazard of a guess, but I know it's Franklin because I don't know it's Franklin in fact, but I want to guess that it is because he's got this style of clothing that he wears where he rolls up, or he either wears a long sleeve shirt, right, a t-shirt, and then wears a shirt over the top which is short sleeve, so you've kind of got this weird effect going on. Now if he's got a long sleeve shirt on, I'd imagine he's going to roll that up. I don't know why he does that. That's not, it kind of confuses me a little bit, but you can see that the sleeves are rolled up on this fella's arms. Now, from what I've seen, there's a good possibility that that is Franklin. Why is he skydiving? Did he jump out of that aeroplane up there? Possibly. I mean, it's quite likely. It all point toward that, but I don't really know. As for what that plane is, I have no clue. I can see it's got 4 engines, and I'd probably gather, hazard a guess that it is some kind of passenger plane. I mean, it doesn't look like a cargo plane to me, but I don't know. I keep saying this, I don't really know very much about planes, but I think this is an awesome thing, because it obviously shows that you can skydive in this game, which is nice. It's a different perspective. We've seen before that we can, but it does look very nice indeed. Moving on to beauty. Every game that was ever good, ever, right, has had something about it which makes it stand out, okay? GTA is normally the fact that it's got an open world game, okay? But for Red Dead Redemption, which is a game sort of after the last GTA, for me it's been the views, the breathtaking landscapes that were in that game. Now, I think what we'll be able to take away from GTA 5 most is its map. because we've seen the bustling town of Los Santos in game. We've seen screenshots of that abundantly. We've seen underwater screenshots. We've seen screenshots up in the air. We've seen fast cars going at obliterating rate. Right. What we have seen now is what will probably be the breathtaking view in GTA 5, okay? There's just so much going on here in the way of, nicety, awesomeness, design, okay? And it looks nice. There's a river in the middle here, okay? I don't know where that goes to. I'd assume it goes to the sea, but I have no idea where it is in the map. Alright, I know I'm not doing the best analysis here, but I'm just breaking it down for you. I think we've seen something similar to this in another screenshot, and that's where we saw the crop duster going over it like that. I don't know if that's the same one. It just looks slightly similar and whatever, okay? But you see in the distance there, fog. Alright, if you were to go over there and you were just to find your way over into that, fogness, it's probably not going to go away. So all of a sudden your experience out here, away from the centre of Los Santos, is changed eccentrically. It's different, okay? And if you want to find your way around, you don't know the map very well, you're going to have to go up on one of those mountain tops, or hilltops, or whatever the bloody hell you want to call them. It looks awesome. We can obviously get here by car because you see that bridge in the middle which goes over the river, but yeah, I think it's absolutely awesome. I've not yet ever been able to piece up all the screenshots. What I would plan to have done is take each screenshot and kind of map out Los Santos, but I really don't think we've seen enough of the map just yet, simply because even though we've had like 80 screenshots or whatever, I don't think it can be done because this map is so big, okay? You might be able to do it with parts of Los Santos, but out here in the sticks, there's no way of doing it. And I think GTA 5 is going to have this thing where it is simply awe-inspiring how big this map's going to be. So there's your 3 screenshots from Breakdown. I don't know if I've done them all yet. I'm going to have a look on my YouTube channel and have a look, see if I've done them. If I haven't, then I haven't. I'll go through and do some of them. But just to let you know, Q&A coming up in a few days. I haven't been feeling too well at the moment, kind of been a bit depressive, so I'm back in the mood now. I'm going to go off and I'm going to do that probably later on today or tomorrow, and it will be out on Wednesday afternoon. So, thank you very much for watching. I've been Ruth 399, and I'll see you in a bit.